For the first time in 4 years, the Bank of Canada has cut interest rates. In this video, we'll take a look at what that means for Victoria's market ahead and if condo prices have officially hit the bottom. My name is Willey. Please take a moment to subscribe and stay on top of Victoria's real estate market with me. And also, please leave a comment below because I want to hear what you're experiencing out there. Now, it's no secret that the condo market, in particular downtown condos and the West Shore, has been in a slump for the last year or two. Anyone who bought in 2022 and has sold since has likely lost money. But there are some signs that life is returning, and I think prices may have hit the bottom or are getting close to it. On this channel, I'm never going to tell you if it's a good or a bad time to buy. That really depends on your own personal financial situation, the timeline you're working in, and the subject property. But I certainly think there could be some opportunities out there right now, and here's why. Detached home prices are soaring again, and with the interest rate cut, this will probably add only more fuel to the fire. Anything under $1 million in the core is strong, and historically, if these numbers remain strong, buyers will fall back to buying condos. There are some deals and lowball offers being accepted, in particular downtown, which is one of the weakest segments, but generally investors are holding the line, and if they can't get the price they want, they cancel the listing and rent it out. There's a lot of canceled listings on MLS. Investors are just going back to the drawing board, pulling the listing, and we're not seeing a lot of panic sales. The rental market has not slowed down at all. Landlords have rising strata costs, insurance costs, maintenance costs, and they're passing these right back on to the tenants. The flood of Airbnb listings I thought would happen was more of a slow trickle. There's definitely a lot more listings in buildings such as the Era, 595 Pandora, and the Falls, but it's not mass panic selling. That 10 to 15% premium is gone, but they still aren't cheap, and the majority of the 600 dedicated STR units just didn't go up for sale. New housing starts and new construction of condos is down this year. There's a few new buildings coming online this summer, but for the most part, it's going to be slow after that. Most of the towers you see downtown that are being built and breaking ground, they're rentals, not condos. With condo construction costs now over $400 a square foot, the cost of new condos and resale condos is coming closer together. All these signs to me point that we've hit the bottom or are close to it for the condo market. We're inching back towards late 2021 or early 2022 prices. The gains made in 2022 looks like they've been lost, but it's certainly not a crash, and it could be a good time to pick up a well-priced unit depending on what you're looking for. One thing to note is that not all condos are equal. Steel and concrete buildings, corner units, well-managed stratas, these will always be good investments. Older buildings, I'm not so sure. It's really a case-by-case basis. I just heard of a building from the 1990s in Saanich that discovered Poly B throughout it, and they're now facing a huge special assessment to correct that. Poly B is going to make insurance extremely difficult these days, and it's become a real issue on any building from the late 80s to early 90s. Looking at the broader market in Victoria, inventory continues climbing, new listings are up, and sales are up from last month, but relatively unchanged from this time last year. You'd think all this new inventory would paint a picture that's great for buyers, and it does depending on the type of property you're looking at. But overall, buying a home, in particular detached homes, isn't anywhere near affordable, and you're going to be competing for the good ones. Detached homes are in high demand, in particular Saanich East, such as Gordon Head and Cordova Bay. I saw a home near Lake Hill get 8 offers the other day. It was fully renovated with a suite, so it certainly had quite a broad appeal. That one went unconditional, but for the most part, even when you are competing, the winning bid will still have conditions. It's not quite as crazy as it was in 2021. The interest rate cut will likely keep prices elevated and demand strong. A quarter point is not a huge move. This could be less than $100 a month for a lot of people's mortgages, but it is a signal where rates could be heading, and it gives buyers a lot of confidence right now. The general sentiment is that this will be the first of more cuts over the next few years. I want to hear what you're experiencing out there in Victoria or whatever market you're watching from. Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.